Hey everybody, how's it going? I hope those of you who last week said you were sick just like me are starting to feel better now. This video is so much fun. I'm so excited about this. Lip gloss. Lip gloss is making a complete comeback in my life. I don't know if I'm gonna call this video like lip gloss renaissance, lip gloss takeover, lip gloss is rediscovered, I don't know. Here's what happened. I got some new lip glosses sent to me as part of a PR package. Was trying on tons of them, was like uncovering one shade after the next where I'm like, oh my gosh, this makes my lips look amazing. I love this shade, I love this shade. And I was realizing I've been in a matte place for far too long with lip colors, and I'm just ready to embrace that shine again. You know, that shine that kind of gives some fullness to the lips, gives some life to the face. I'm like, yes, if you can find a comfortable formula that you can really get on board with, a lip gloss is amazing. And I'm not saying I'll never wear a matte lipstick again or a liquid lipstick or whatever, but lip glosses have been ignored for far too long in my collection for a big period of time here, and so they're coming back. So anyway, after I tried those new ones that were in the PR package, one thing led to another, and I was digging through my drawers, and it was just a total like moment of makeup excitement, you know, where you're just in it, you're not thinking about anything else, you're just playing, you're trying stuff on, you're having fun. It's what makeup is supposed to be. I was having one of those moments. So I was going through my drawers and kind of reevaluating all my other lip glosses too, and I'm like, nah, I don't really like that so much. Ooh, this is really great. And I feel like what I'm coming to in this video is like a mini Emily Awards, like super specific, focusing on all sorts of little subcategories of lip glosses because I am geeking out on lip glosses, people, and they are back. They are back in my life. And yeah, a lip gloss is not gonna last as long as a liquid lipstick. That being said, I don't mind reapplying these. Like, I really don't mind it that much. Since when did reapplication have to be like such a frowned upon thing, I guess? Since when do we need a certain product to last us 12 hours throughout a day without being touched? I feel like I'm on a soapbox, like shouting to the masses. I've been watching The Crown, you know, and I feel like I'm like on a balcony speaking to the people. But you know what? I am all for, even if you're out somewhere, whip out a beautiful mirror, reapply your lip gloss. Who the heck cares? Get that fresh application on your lips. I mean, most of these even will last me a good chunk of a morning, you know, but you don't have that look where with the liquid lipstick, maybe you're just settling with it by the end of the day. You're like, yeah, it is like 75% worn off of my lower lip right now, but you know, it's still partway there, so I'm just gonna be okay with it. With lip glosses, it's like, no, be fully satisfied. Get that completely new and wonderful application all over again when you reapply. I am so fired up about this, guys, and I want to know in the comments section, what's your favorite lip gloss? What do I need to look into? If you've watched the whole video through and you realize I've missed something, like there's something else out there that needs to be uncovered by me, let me know about that. What are your favorite shades? Have you also been ignoring lip glosses? Are you ready to get back on the train with me? Because I am all for it. And no, I don't have any like weird motivation with this. I'm not in cahoots with any of these like lip gloss lines. I'm just excited about lip gloss again. Now, the brand that sent me the big PR package, which I had Snapchatted about, and not in an informational way at all, it was just purely cuteness. Like, Eve was helping me take them out of the box, and she's all about putting things in bags, taking them out of bags. And so the unboxing thing is just really her best life right now. So we were looking at these new Lancome glosses, and these are fantastic. And I've been playing with them. There's such a big range, and they've got like different finishes within the range. But what I've kind of settled on is that I really am in love with the ones that have this little bit of shimmer in there. And I wouldn't call them a metallic gloss, but they're a glossy finish with like microfine shimmer embedded in them, not any kind of like chunkiness that you'll ever feel on your lips. You would never know it's there. Only by looking really up close you'll know it's there. But it gives the shine on your lips like this extra dimension. It's like this gloss gets an unfair advantage because not only is it shiny, but it's got that little bit of shimmer in it, and it's beautiful. And so they've got a lot of great glosses in this line. Again, they've even got some that are like, I think they call them velvets, and they don't even have that much shine, but they're really beautiful on the lips too. And some are just creamy with absolutely no shimmer. But the ones that I found myself just like having that huge aha, like, oh my gosh, I love lip gloss again moments with are the ones with the bit of shimmer. So like the one that you'll see me in throughout the video is this number 351. And I'll look up, I'm sure there's a name associated with these, but the number on the bottom, all they're giving me here is the 351. And so this I see as my Your Lips But Better, wear it absolutely anytime kind of gloss. gloss, and you have to get up really close to yourself looking in the mirror to see that hint of sparkle that's in this, that little bit of shimmer. It does not come off metallic at all, but it's giving the shine like something extra, and it makes my lips look so full, so healthy. And this is just the kind of shade where it's giving me that feeling like, where have you been, glosses? This is what needs to be on my lips. This is what truly makes my lips look the best, regardless of trends, regardless of whatever. Like, this is my best look. Moving on, another great shade, and this would be the category. I said I was going to do this kind of like Emily Awards style. I should back it up a little bit. I'm calling this category, I guess, best glosses with a little shimmer. So 3 to mention here from this line. 272 is another awesome shade. I love the richness of this shade. It's warm, it's kind of rosy. The shimmers in it have kind of a golden tone, so it's really, really pretty. It's another nice everyday shade. And then I was so surprised at my love for this number 383, which looks like a hot pink. It looks like it has this really cool tone sparkle. I can't tell if it's maybe a little turning toward blue or if it's just a cool pinky sparkle in this. But your lips don't come out looking exactly like this hot pink, but it's like this veil of pink, this veil of life and shine and beautifulness when you come away from that gloss. So I am just nuts about these. These are the ones out of a whole big lineup of literally dozens of new Lancome glosses that I tried on. I'm loving these that have that little bit of shimmer, and it's taking me back also years back in my channel. I'm gonna say like maybe 4 years ago or something like that. There was a Lancome gloss that had shimmer and shine to it. Shimmer and shine. Sorry, Belle really likes that cartoon, but it had like a lot of dimension to it, and I loved that gloss. I remember loving that. And you're gonna see a couple other Lancome glosses turn up in my little lineup of favorites here. But my next category is like actual moisturizing glosses. If you're thinking about getting on board with these moisturizing glosses, you've kind of got to be okay with a little bit of thickness, because there's a level of thickness in both of these that I think gives you the hydration. It's a fine line, right? You might be thinking, doesn't any gloss feel moisturizing just because it's kind of, you know, has a slippery nature to it? But no, I truly think there are some glosses that are offering something back to your lips. Like even after they've worn off, you can tell that they've treated your lips in some way. And by the way, I should have mentioned more. The texture on these Lancome glosses is fantastic. It's like it's not too thick, not too thin. It feels really pleasant. It hangs in there on the lips. Even more colorful shades that I've worn that are outside of the realm of what I've just mentioned here are really nice. Like you can wear them with confidence. They're not slippery at all. But back to my moisturizing ones. One of them that I love is this Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating Lip Shine. I'm going to be mentioning some specific shades that I love, you know, throughout the rest of this video, but I'm sure there are others in the line that you might like as well. But this shade is Berry Brown, and it's a really soft kind of nude color, but it says Hydrating Lip Shine, lips look and feel hydrated for 24 hours. I don't know about 24 hours. That's a huge claim for a gloss. Like I would definitely need a reapplication in there for it to be that way for 24 hours, but it has hyaluronic acid in it. The applicator's like really wide, but it carries a lot of product on it, which I like. And to me, this shade is just a really nice creamy nude. Definitely some thickness to it, but you're getting something back from that. You know, it's hydrating. And then I love this one from Julep. This is the Ultra Hydrating Lip Gloss in the shade Werk. And this is a pretty kind of mauvey berry color. The applicator here is kind of that hourglass shape where the tip is really carrying a lot of product, and you can actually have a lot of precision with this. It maybe feels slightly less thick than the Neutrogena, but still a lot of moisture, a lot of comfort with these glosses, and the thickness is almost like a protective barrier on your lips. Next category that I want to discuss is nude lip gloss. I think we need a category devoted to the best nude gloss, because so many times you will select the nude gloss, it will be too sheer, and you'll feel like, well, I just ended up with sheer kind of colorless lip gloss, right? So when you want the nude and you really want it to show up as a nude color on your lips, like one and done, which is pretty much what all of these glosses are to me, are a one and done step. I don't feel the need to pair them with a certain lip liner or put them over a certain lipstick. Like it's a one-step thing. So the best nude gloss from the drugstore is the L'Oreal Infallible Paints in the shade Spicy Blush. My goodness, is this a beautiful shade. It's not gonna be that erase your lips sort of concealer nude. It's got a little rosiness to it, but I think it's that sort of newfound nude for a lot of people, you know, that instead of just making your lips look blank, they just look natural. It's a nice formula too. And as you wear this particular formula, some of the shine is gonna sort of die down and you're still gonna be left with a lot of color. Now I've got a couple tones of nude from a high-end brand. This is again from the Lancome formula. I uncovered both a traditional nude and then more of a pinky nude that I love so much. Again, the formula here is great. It's really comfortable. It's got got just enough thickness, just enough cling to the lips. You're not gonna be wearing this gloss and like really thinking about it all day, you know? It's gonna have that smoothness that glosses have, but it's not at all annoying. And I love this 202 shade because this is traditional nude done so right. I feel like it's maybe a little lighter and a little less pinky than the Infallible Paints Spicy Blush, but it's just a great, like, straight up standard nude. You're looking for a nude gloss, you get a nude gloss. Like, that's what that is. And then this other shade, this pinky color, is 213, and I just, oh, this is taking me back to the days when I was trying to have that Kim Kardashian Turkish Delight from NARS, you know, lip color. What I love about both of these light shades that I'm showing you is that they're not streaky. They're capable of being light, being opaque, being just beautiful and soft, and I just think that's the perfect soft pink, kind of nude pink shade. My next category here is for a fully 100% opaque gloss. Okay, so you want the glossy finish on your lips, but you want absolutely 100% what you see is what you get color. Like, you want that color in the tube. That's exactly what you're going to get on your lips. So these are brands, you know, I'm going to give you a couple examples here, but I think these are brands that you can look to, and I've tried enough to where I can say with confidence, I think whatever shade you pick, you're going to get the color you want. You're going to get that exact shade that you think you should be getting, judging by the look of the tube. So first off, Anastasia. This has been an Emily Award winner this past year. The shade I've got here is Vintage. This is a very like workable, I think best-selling shade from their line. Just that dusty rose color that about any person can get away with wearing, but it's exactly the color you expect to get. It's sort of thin, but yet it does have some cling to your lips, and even when you do, again, lose some shine from this shade, I think you'll find a lot of color still hanging around. To compare it to the Lancome formula, I feel like it's a little bit less thick, but they're pretty close. So I kind of see why I like them both so much. But with the Anastasia, I just feel like shade after shade that I've tried, they're just super duper full color. So if you want the color and you also want the shine, one step, you want to look to the Anastasia glosses, or a great drugstore alternative here, the NYX Intense Butter Glosses. Again, a full line of glosses where I feel like you could pick for any one of them, and they're going to give you a really consistent result here in being what you see is what you get color. So the shade I'll be showing you on my lips is Spice Cake. This happens to be a really intense color, a nice beautiful berry, and it's going to show up non-streaky, exactly that color all over your lips. It's not a real thick gloss. In fact, I would say this formula is pretty close to the Anastasia, honestly. Want to give a little shout out to something with an awesome applicator, because as we know with lip glosses, the applicator is really important. An amazing applicator can just make the experience, make the whole process that much better. And the Makeup Forever Artist Plexi Glosses. This is another great formula that I would put in that last category for being something that's very full color, very what you see is what you get. They're really achieving the fullness, maximum color. There's no real sheerness here unless you select certain shades in their line that are just kind of more transparent. But this number 204 is another one of those classic, like, you know, I'd hand it to my mom, I'd say, here mom, very safe, very like workplace friendly. But the special thing about this is the applicator. It's almost like a little spatula, like a little paddle here, and there's definitely an ability to turn that and get like a line on the outside of your lips. Like, you can really take it right out to the edge with such confidence that you're not going to go outside that line, you know? And the way it gently curves inward, it also hugs your lips at the same time. It's a really well thought out, nicely done applicator. If you're just looking to experience something a little bit different, that would be a great one to try. Final category, we're going to chat a little bit about lip plumpers, because I think lip plumpers are a real thing. I'm not into painful lip plumpers, but I don't mind some minty tingle, and that's what both of these are offering me from the drugstore. The new Milani Keep It Full line is really, really nice. They smell like mint chocolate, kind of. Like around Christmas time, I had some of those mint M&Ms, and it's such a strange sensation because as you bring this toward your mouth and you're kind of getting the scent of that formula, it's like the same vibe I was getting when I was putting those mint M&Ms, shoveling those into my mouth. But this shade that I have here, you saw it in a recent video if you watched my Milani one, but it's Soft Rose and surprisingly opaque with this color. It's giving me a really nice nude look. The tingle here with this is very soft. It's like entry-level lip tingle, you know? It's like a little bit of minty coolness. I don't know that it's physically like taking my lips and making them fuller, but the texture of the gloss is definitely, I think, plumping, canceling out lines in the lips and making it look really smooth and full. And then if you want to kind of graduate from that level of plumping, check out the Buxom line. This is a mini, by the way, of this shade called Cherry Flip, which I think is outstanding. Beautiful color. I also love White Russian. I'm really partial to their line of lip creams. You're really feeling that tingle a little bit more. Not at all painful, but it's a minty tingle. It's very refreshing. And I do think the texture of the gloss is such, much like the Milani, that it just smooths over the lips. And you might say, well, a lot of glosses do that, but I do think there's kind of something special happening here. I feel like that tingle is actually like the lips are plumping somewhat. So everyone, that's what I've got. I have been digging through lip glosses in my collection. These are what have emerged as new favorites, some rediscovered favorites here. Like, I hadn't used NYX Butter Gloss Intense for God knows how long, and now I'm kind of realizing how great those were. The Lancome stuff that has come out recently, they've got some fabulous stuff in that line. Just so many good things, and the fun thing about lip gloss is it's kind of a one and done thing. When you find a really good lip gloss, sure, you can create whatever cocktail of products you want with liners and lipsticks and layering, but one thing that I really love about everything I've talked about here is that I consider it great with no strings attached, no added products. You can just put it on, enjoy it, know it's not gonna wear like a liquid lipstick, and I think that can be a good thing in a lot of respects. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your favorite lip gloss in the comment section below, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I always forget to ask this, and I do think that there are some people who just don't know about this, but you can subscribe to my channel, you can click the bell and actually get updated when I post a new video. And if you do click the like button, it's not really just some frivolous like, hey, I'm clicking the thumbs up, but when you click the like button on videos, the more likes a video can get, the greater chance that that video has of being like a recommended video on YouTube, and the more exposure that video and that channel can achieve. And perhaps it's my fault for not mentioning it that much and not mentioning the relevance of that. Some people know, some people don't know. So there you go. I'm sharing that. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.